Brendan Pike, branch manager at the Cooperative Bank of Cape Cod's Marston's Mills office. We're here today with Fran Maycock, who is the president of the Cotuit Athletic Association, better known as the Cotuit Kettleers. They're a Cape Cod League baseball team founded in 1947, and they have 17 league titles, which is the most championship wins of any team in the league. And how did you get involved in the Kettleers?
I got involved in 2019 with my wife. We decided to house players. It started with one player. It was a son of a friend of ours from South Carolina. He wanted to bring his roommate/teammate, so we ended up with two. Then we had a third kid come in from California. He was only supposed to be here, 4 or 5 days. He ended up staying for the whole season. Matter of fact, he pitched the 2019 championship game.
Amazing.
But we ended up with 3 that season, and we've been busy ever since. Come on, Brendan, I'll show you the field. This has all been redone the last 3 years. So the field itself was torn up in 2024, in the spring of 2024. Well, he tore the sod right off, and basically it was down to a pile of dirt. Wow. And they rebuilt it last fall. Last year was the first year we played on the new field. I won't get into how much it cost, but believe me, it's a lot of money. And the thing that makes Cotuit unique is all of our upgrades and all the things that we've done to this facility are paid for by private donors. It's been a great experience renovating the field. We added the new scoreboard about 3 years ago. If you notice to the right, that logo, that is actually the sound system.
Oh, cool.
And then underneath that, I didn't turn it on, but I will later, there's a black box. That's the pitch clock. So this is the names of all the players who have played for Cotuit and have gone on to the major leagues. Amazing. And I'm saying played at the major league level. So, and these are the championship years listed here.
So obviously you guys want to win the league championship every year, but that's quite the accomplishment, being able to send these guys to big league ball.
Well, that's the whole idea of them coming here. The kids who come here, they're all college players, the best college players in the country most of the time. And every once in a while we'll get a local kid who's a real good ball player. They'll get invited, but that's rare because Massachusetts isn't noted for having high level college baseball. You're competing with Tennessee and Vanderbilt and et cetera. So most of the kids, like I said, are sophomores. This year, most of our lineup. Last year, I think we had 15 or so players get drafted just from Cotuit. Wow. On the Cape, it was probably 150. And again, they come here for that reason. Behind home plate there, the benches, that's where the scouts sit. There are Major League Baseball scouts at every single game on the Cape every night. So there's recruiting, there's working with agents, who do you have, who are you representing, coach to coach. And then once we narrow it down to an individual player, then Coach Hibbs will talk to them to get a sense of who they are, less about their baseball skills and more about their personal skills. Because that's a key ingredient. If you're going to move up in any organization, you need to have the right demeanor. And Major League Baseball is a weird world, but every team, the kids pay to be here because think about how expensive it is. So they pay $20 a day. That's been the number for the last 3 years, I think. This year, and that money comes to the team, but it goes right back out to the host families.
Cape League is the #1 summer baseball league of all the summer leagues in the country. Approximately 1 out of 4 major leaguers, excluding the high school kids, have come through and played here. So you get to see the stars for next year playing on the Cape.
and families just love here, and that's what we promote. And whether we're up in the stands, we can get 1,000, 1,500 people a night sitting on the stands, sitting with their lawn chairs around the side. It's just family entertainment that we're bringing for the community. But it takes a lot to come down to put this on. It's just not myself and Fran that you saw. It's a large production that we'll have. Besides 30 baseball players and 5 coaches and bullpens, we have approximately 30 interns that help us put it on. A lot of them college interns, like the players from all over the country. The other thing we encourage is a lot of people haven't been to a game, but you can come by any time during the day. People just come in here, they walk around the field, they're talking to people. It's just a nice place to visit. And a lot of people, even in Barnstable or this part of the Cape, have not visited this area. So
yeah, the first time I was here, I had no idea this facility was even here, and I came around the corner, and it's an absolute gem.
Yeah.
So this is our service window. What would you like? But you can see sweatshirts, T-shirts, dress shirts, what do they call them? Polos. Hat over here is all hats. There's jackets. There's blankets. This is the best seat in the house. This is the VIP suite. And we repainted it, put a new floor in this year. But you can see you're elevated. You can see home plate, pitcher's mound, and the entire field. And we actually sell this for each game. I think it's $240 or $250. You get 4 seats. They give you a hat. They give you food from the concession. Basically, you have what do you call it? Individual service up here. You don't have to go stand in line to get a hot dog. This is the broadcast booth. So this controls. We've got 6 cameras. So there's one in center field, there's one on right field, there's one in left field, and there's one right behind home plate. That's these cameras here. This is a camera over this one over here. This person's responsibility is to take the images that person's capturing with the cameras and transmit it and stream it out. So that's what you see from home.
Gotcha. Now, you've been, the Cotuit Athletic Association has been banking with the Cooperative Bank of Cape Cod since 2015. I know that predated your tenure with the organization. Can you tell me a little bit about how your relationship with the Coop has been since you've been here?
My relationship with the Coop has been great. And the tellers, so Kristen, Genevieve, and Stephanie, they've been fantastic. I mean, they were a joy. Every time I had to go in there, I knew there was going to be a smile on their face. They're going to be as helpful as they could be.
Since then, you've obviously had an opportunity. You could bank anywhere you want. Can you tell me what keeps you with the Cooperative Bank of Cape Cod?
Well, it's the customer service. It's the convenience. I mean, think about it. Marston's Mills. I can drive there in 2 minutes.
You sure can.